Oh, that looks good. I'm live right now, but that looks good. Yeah. Do you have glasses or anything?
I was gonna ask Poppy, you know how he has like the ones that are like the highway patrol type of glasses?
Yeah, those are prescription.
Really?
I think, yeah. But ask him.
I thought they were just normal sunglasses.
They might be. I'm probably thinking of a different one.
The ones I'm thinking of are like sunglasses.
Oh, yeah. It's different, maybe. Oh my god, I feel an allergy attack coming on. I was out in a park. Excuse me. In a park today with a lot of trees, and I just started feeling my nose like tingling. So probably gonna have an allergy. Well, it's not like an attack, but it just means I start sneezing and my nose sounds congested. Okay, so here is round 16 of Sophie's universe. I think it was 16, and I am trying to use a different color on every round. I might go spray my nose with nasal stuff. Hey, how you doing, Claire? I'm working on Sophie's universe, and I'm feeling a little like I don't know that I will ever finish it because I read that it's 100 and something rounds. I think I'm about to start 16. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, 17. So this is part 3. 17. And I have it here.
The code again.
Okay,
So
let me see.
Unit. You go like that,
I have the tutorial here.
So,
okay.
again,
it's not perfect, I will not lie. If you Google it, Sophie's Universe, you will find it everywhere. I think there's different versions, like there's Sophie's Garden, Sophie's Flower Bed, Sophie's Universe. So it's in different parts, and there's like 20 parts because you can see some of the parts are just one simple stitch around. And so they break it down into parts. I'm watching it on YT because I've never done it before, so I think the next color I'm going to use is going to be this purple. Felix, did you find something? Did you find some? Oh. Look in my car. I have like those granny glasses. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Debbie? I'm still on Sophie's Universe. I just finished number 16, so I'm going to do 17, and I'm going to use this purple. Then I'm going to use this blue, and then this green. I don't think it's different enough. Oh, maybe this red. We'll see. Okay, let's see what she's going to do here.
Round 17. Put a new color yarn on my hook. And I'm going to start in this stitch where I just finished with a slip stitch from round 16. And in that stitch, I'm going to enter into and make a standing single crochet.
I
If you're
don't
using the same
like...
color, make a chain 1 and a single crochet.
I don't like the standing single crochet. I feel like it's been kind of lumpy.
And then in the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, make also 4 single crochets. So that's 1, 2.
Debbie, I did put the book in my Amazon. So I make a list and then I look at it and then order.
I'm going to make a front post double crochet around this picot stitch here. So you see this space here? I'm going to be using that.
I'll probably be ordering it.
Double crochet. Double crochet, so turn over, then right to left, front to back, around that picot stitch there. Pick up.
Thank you. Thank you, Franny.
Make a double crochet like you normally do. Like so. So you can see how you've picked up that picot there. Then skip the next stitch. So that's exactly like we've done before. And then you're going to be making 6 single crochets in the next 6 stitches. So skipping. So that's, let me just show you properly. Here you've just made that last single crochet. That stitch, this stitch here, you've just made that last single crochet. And then this stitch you're going to skip. And here you're going to be making the first of 6 single crochets. So skipping this one, here make a single crochet. So this way you're again making a space for that.
Okay, let's see where she ends up.
Skip this.
Oh yeah.
Here.
Yeah, Claire, you'll see. It's pretty complex. It's easy to execute. It's just a lot of steps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're basically here in the middle.
Oh yeah, so she ended
front post
the same place I did.
And that stitch there, you're now going to be making 2 single crochets. That's 1 and 2 in that same stitch, and then again 6 single crochets in the next 6 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then again at the beginning here of the repeat unit, so we're going to make a front post double crochet around this picot here, like so. Pick up.
I need to put my sign up.
Again, so that was the first part of this repeat. So, and then you're going to again be making 6 single crochets, skipping that first stitch, 6 single crochet.
Okay, let me get my jazz going here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Claire. Okay, this is pretty easy. I'll be done with 17 before you know it. I think she said skip that one. Let's see one. Yeah. Oh yeah, Debbie. Not being very successful with your game. I usually play Sudoku or Solitaire when I'm going to bed. So what's weird, on round 16, I swear, on one side of this, she's saying do 4. On the other side, she was saying do 5. So in some places, I did 4. In some places, I did 5. I don't even know what. Did you order food? Oh, never mind. No, it's allergies. I was out at a park that had a lot of trees and stuff. And just right when I went live, my nose started getting clogged. It's because I get reactions from the pollen. So it's been rainy here and then it was sunny. So usually when it's rainy and sunny, I get it too. So then rainy and sunny and then go to a park with a lot of trees. Not good. But if I take an allergy pill, then I get sleepy. So usually what I do is just use saline to rinse out my nose. But I just had come on live, so I didn't want to step away right when I first started. And I'm eating my little gummy bears. One of the neighbor's dog is just barking. Seems like it barks the whole day. We went to the Renaissance Fair today. So that's the park where it had all the trees. Oh yeah, we have a lot of nice parks here in my neighborhood, and then where we went for the Renaissance Fair was about 30 minutes away from us. Tons of trees, lots of shade, so pretty. Usually that area is really hot, but it was nice and shady. and cool today. I should go spray my nose because I'm going to keep sneezing. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, you posted a video, Debbie? Awesome. I'm going to check it out later. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, hopefully I will not keep sneezing. It feels better. Oh, thank you. I made that. I made this. I made that. So it's funny because I made it and then I put it in the, oh my goodness, I put it in the hoop and then I was trimming the felt around the hoop and I kept chopping the wood wherever my scissors were too close. It didn't need to be that close, but my gosh, okay. Here we go again. Now my dog wants to go out. Holy mackerel. I need a remote control for everything. And then when she barks, a remote control that tells her to get back in the house. This is around the time right now. It's around 5 o'clock. Everybody's going to be walking their dogs. So then she's going to want to bark at the people walking by the house. Luckily, we live on a corner. So everybody will be walking by. All right, I'll be right back. Goodness. Okay, back again. And then I need to adjust my table because I'm kind of leaning. What are you eating? What are you eating? And my male dog randomly starts chewing all weird like he's eating something. Something that must have been in his mouth. I don't know what he's doing. Marty, this is called Sophie's Universe, and it can be whatever you want. This one I think will be a blanket, but it has like 100 rounds, and you can see each round is a different color. Well, that's creator's choice. And then each round is pretty simple, but then each round builds on the prior round to make a certain design. Some people make them just a few rounds, like big enough for a table cover. I'll honestly go until I get bored of it. I might set it aside and work on something else and then come back to it, but my intention is that it will be a blanket. And it's called Sophie's Universe. This is something that was created by a lady named, I believe her name is Deidre, and it's called Sophie's Universe. If you Google it, then you can find the pattern and the story. I honestly didn't inform myself about the story, so I just can share the name of the pattern. And I apologize, I have an allergy situation going on, so my nose is a little drippy. This is round 17. And I am following a tutorial on YT. So what I do is I finish a round, then I go check back in with the video, and then I finish that round and check back in, because pretty much there's a segment that is a repeat on each round. So once you know what the segment is, then you just do the repeat until you get back around the circle. And I think I have seen some that are squared off when they're finished, so at some point there must be some sort of combination of stitches that are squaring it off. So each stitch is not complex. It's the way that you execute the stitches that create the textured design. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, Marty, I'm not sure. I think I would like it as a round blanket. Probably would use it in my living room, or maybe gift it to somebody. I was watching one of my friends on TikTok, and she had a post saying something about when your point of view is you made a blanket for a family member, you see a picture of their dog on the blanket. The dog is in their bed laying on the blanket. So it's like, I don't know what you guys do, if you have like something that you feel like extra proud of. I finally picked this up to try to do it. I would want to gift it to somebody who would definitely appreciate it, understand the work that goes into it, not have it go into the dog bed. I have a dog that happened to chew on one of the handmade items that I received from a family member. Luckily, it was a tiny chew and I repaired it, but I definitely did not let that family member know because I was kind of embarrassed to leave it in such a place that the dog could get to it. She doesn't typically chew on blankets, so I don't know why she did on that particular one, but look at that. I'm all the way back around already. So this round was pretty plain. And then each round is usually joined with a slip stitch, but you always have the option to continue. You can do a slip stitch and cut it and put a new color, or use the same color. I'm using different colors. And the next one is going to be red. And then I think that I'm going to use that blue. Oh, thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Nooshcraft. This is called Sophie's Universe, and it's going to be a blanket. I was joking on another live earlier that it might be a blanket that's only big enough to warm my knees because there's supposed to be like 100 rounds on the finished project. And just thinking of that kind of like freaks me out. But you know, I think that's why we end up with work in progress, because we start, maybe we get bored and then do something else for a while and then come back. Here, the fire department's going up my street. And the paramedic. So when I was little, my brother would be, like, him and his friends would be the recon. They would go out and, like, follow the fire truck or whatever, the police cars or whatever would come into the neighborhood. It wasn't very common, so there would go all the boys on their bikes going to check which house and what's going on. So I'm just trying to weave this in because you can imagine if I wait till the end, I'm gonna like pull my hair out from trying to weave these all in. So they're definitely all tied off at the end of the project. Or at the end of the round. And then I might have a few randoms here and there, like this one. That's the round I just finished. Somehow this tail got over here, so that's fine. Okay, let's do red next. And this is Pound of Love. So if you've ever worked with Pound of Love, you know it's far from love. It's like a pain in the patootie. I can feel a yarn barf already. I'm like the record holder for yarn barf. Biggest, most frequent, multiple times in a skein. It's like, why do I have this good luck? Okay, so now I need to look at YT to see what the next round is. So I'm on part 3, round 17 or 18. I think it's 18. Yeah, 18 will be the next one.
So again, so this is your repeat unit. Shattered, make 2 half doubles. This one. I'm sorry, my arm is a little twisted. How do you feel? So at this point, you can close.
Yeah, Debbie, exactly.
Stitch
You shouldn't have told me, but I kind of had a heads up because I was looking through YT and I'm like, wait a minute, why does this say part 20? And I thought, oh, I think it just means round 20. And then I realized each part seems to have five rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 17. Okay, the video is on 16 and I need to get to 18.
Last single crochet, that stitch, this stitch here, you just made that last single crochet, and then this stitch you're going to skip, and here you're going to be making the first of 6 single crochets. So skipping this one, skip, so making 2 single crochets, and again, repeat. So that was the first part of this repeat. So, and then you're going to get the quickly crochet.
Oh,
and
I think I.
Previous round crochet. Repeat.
Oh.
So, and then you're going to make
okay, she's going to skip ahead in a second.
First stitch, 6 single crochets, 2 in this one stitch, and again 6 single crochets. Go like that all the way around.
Thank goodness, Kristen.
In this first stitch.
Okay, the first stitch. So I'm left-handed. So when she says in the first stitch, she's over here moving this way. I'm over here moving that way.
Color on my hook. And
we'll see if this is the right spot.
Double crochet. 2 stitches before the front post.
2 stitches. Okay.
If you're using the same color, make slip stitches until you get to this position. I'm going to make a standing half double crochet in that second
All right, let's
stitch
see.
before. So this is the stitch of the front post. So 2 stitches before. Start.
All right.
A standing.
Oh, I think I actually did a decent job on that one.
And also make one in the next stitch.
Okay. Oh shoot, I did it by the. I need to be by the picot,
which is the top of the
which is right here.
Double crochet. Going to be making a popcorn stitch.
Okay, so here we go again. Of course, I made a decent standing double crochet or half double, and then I put it in the wrong spot. Okay. I think she said half double. Let me go back.
The popcorn stitch is of the front post, so 2 stitches before. Start a standing.
Did I do it right?
Crochet, like so. And also make one in the next stitch.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention. Oh my gosh.
Of the front post, so 2 stitches before. Start a standing.
Yes.
Half double crochet.
Okay, and then make another one.
And also make one.
Okay.
In the next.
Woo! It's like brain surgery.
In this stitch here, which is
sorry.
the top of the front post double crochet, we're going to be making a popcorn stitch. A popcorn stitch is a collection of stitches.
This one I haven't made before.
5 double crochets and then tied together. So I'm going to start by making 5 double crochets in this one stitch here. There is 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that should be 5. Yes.
4, 5. So that's 5 double crochets in the one stitch. Then you're going to open up your loop and take out the hook. So make this loop nice and big so that nothing accidentally happens to it. nice big loop. If you feel uncomfortable just leaving it like this, you can also hook it on your finger, whichever you prefer. Then you go back to the first stitch of these 5 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the first stitch. Enter into the top of that stitch.
Okay.
So pick up the loop again that you just opened up and pull tight.
Oh my gosh.
At this point, you're going to bring this loop through that first stitch. So no yarn overs or anything. Just pull this through.
Oh, look at that.
First stitch, like so, and chain 1.
Yes, Debbie, I did. I'll tell you in a minute.
The popcorn stitch. So it was 5 double crochets. Opened up the loop, picked up the first stitch, pulled the loop through that first stitch, and a chain 1. I'll show you this popcorn stitch once more when we get to the next repeat unit here. Okay, so that's a popcorn stitch, and now I'm going to be making a series of half double crochets in the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, make 4 half double crochets. So that's 1,
All right.
2.
Yeah, Debbie, so it's Saturday, right? So I called and I left her a message and I recapped that she had called me back, that I had applied for that position, but the position I applied for online, it said something like web chat, something or other. But when she called me, she said the sales position, so I think it's one and the same thing. And then I told her, since today is Saturday, then let's connect next week, because I didn't want to have her calling me on Sunday.
3 and 4. That's 4 half double crochets. Next we're going to be making a front post treble crochet around the front post treble from round 16. So in my case it's this yellow front post here. So twice over because it's a treble, and then around this treble crochet from right to left make a front post.
Now she's saying right to left, but I'm left-handed, so mine is left to right.
2, 3. That's see how the V is starting to take shape here. Of course, we're going to be skipping the next stitch exactly as we did before, because this stitch, of course, needs to be somewhere. So skip. So that is the position of the last.
Sometimes she's a little slow.
Half double crochet. And skip this stitch here, and then this one I'm going to be making the first double crochet, half double crochet. That's 1.
I mean, I don't know how she keeps it all in her brain.
Stitch again, 1 half double crochet. So it's 2 half double crochets and 2 stitches.
What?
In this stitch, the next stitch, I'm going to be making 2 half double crochets and 1 stitch.
Okay.
2. So I've now made 2 half doubles in the same stitch. And then again, the next 2 stitches make 1 half double crochet in each stitch.
Alrighty.
And 2. You've now made 6 half double crochets and 5 stitches. So this way you've increased 1 stitch, and of course you need that.
Got it.
Slowly but surely going to increase.
Got it.
Your diameter. Now again a front post double crochet, or triple crochet around this front post.
Well, that's weird. That's kind of going backwards, don't you think?
It's easy for me this way. That's twice over.
You know what? I'm going to back it up a little.
The front post around 16.
Let me pause this. So there is one that skipped, but it's not the one that I originally skipped. Okay, now do the treble, but I think I need to come in from the other side. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's see what she says.
Work a treble.
So that way the V stays open. See?
Yeah. 3 times through, like so. Now again, we're going to skip a stitch to position this this front post.
Okay.
And we're going to work. So let me just see. This is the stitch we're going to skip, and then in the next 3 stitches, we're going to be working 3 treble crochets. So 1,
What? Treble?
2.
No, she's doing
And
half
if
double.
your stitch count is correct, this will bring you to the beginning
Of the
here.
repeat.
So this is going to bring us to the popcorn stitch, because these last 2 stitches here are the same as those 2 stitches there.
1,
So here again at the top of a
2,
front post double crochet from the previous round,
3,
we're going to be making a popcorn stitch into that stitch. I'm going
4,
to show you the popcorn once more, but not the rest of the repeat units, because I'm sure you can do this
5.
without me. I'm going to show you the popcorn once more.
Come on. Come on,
In
yarn
this
barf.
stitch, make 5 double crochets.
I swear they take a pile of yarn and then just wrap the other yarn around it for this pound of love.
3,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, long loop. Back to the first stitch.
like so.
Grab
Open
this.
up the loop,
Tighten. Pull it through.
hook, go back to the first stitch, into that first stitch, pick up the loop again,
Okay.
tight, pull through that first stitch, and close off with a chain one.
Okay.
And now you're ready for the next series of half double crochets.
All right.
So continue like this all the way around. At the end you will of course only be making 1 half double crochet and then close with a slip stitch in that first stitch. So go all the way around and I'll see you for the next round.
Okay. Let me pause. Oh. Is that a treble or a double? I think it's a treble. Okay. Let's see how it looks. I think it's a double. Oh goodness. Okay, let me back it up again.
A front post double crochet from the previous round. We're going to be making a popcorn. Now again a front post double crochet.
I don't know if she has the directions typed out on this video. Sometimes they have it on the description, but I'm not seeing how to expand. Yeah, that's a treble. I see it now. Okay. Yes, Danny, I am a lefty. Thank you for the follow. Okay, now what is this? 2, double 2. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Did I skip 1? Yeah, that should be. Then a treble back through this way. This feels very foreign. One of my other friends, Angel Sparkle, is working on this Sophie's Universe at the same time too. I think she was going to go live. I was looking to see if she pops on here. Hey, Tennessee. Yay. You know, every time I'm on live, I put that I'm a left-handed crocheter because I get so many people commenting that they've never seen a person crocheting left-handed, of course, besides themselves. So that's why I keep putting that, because we need to stick together. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to do a popcorn. Oh, on top of this. Okay. So this is Sophie's Universe. This is the first time I'm doing Sophie's Universe. And one of my buddies here, Debbie Two Quilts, she was kind enough to let me know there's 100 rounds or something like that. 100, 105. So you can't see, but when she did that, I was like, my eyeballs popped out. But that was the other night. I recovered from that, and then now I'm at it again. I mean, maybe if I play my cards right, I'll have to go buy more yarn. Right, Debbie? If that's all that comes of this. I think that's a half double. Oops. Half double. So, I mean, each row is not difficult. It's just a matter of counting and placement and, you know, all that good stuff. So it isn't difficult. It's just the thought of the commitment to such a project. So that's looking pretty good with those popcorn stitches. That's the first time I did that. So I've been crocheting since I was a little girl, but it's not like I sit down and dedicate a certain amount of time to crochet since I was a little girl. You know, as you're growing up, there's times when, you know, you're doing your teen thing, you're doing your high school thing, and then, you know, transitioning through different stages of your life. You get married, you have kids. So I've been off and on crocheting since I was 8. So there are a lot of stitches that I've never tried. But here I am learning. Yes, exactly. So this tutorial I'm watching for Sophie's universe, she'll say, go from right to left or left to right or whatever she says. And I'm thinking like, what? That doesn't look right. Oh yeah, because I need to go the opposite way. So and then when she's starting her new round, I don't want to start my round exactly the same spot every round. So when I'm changing colors, I'll move to another area on the blanket, and she'll say, oh, where you just did your slip stitch or wherever you ended the round, start in the stitch 2 spaces away. But I have to watch the visual to see where is she actually doing it, and then I have to adjust mine to... Wait, let me show you real quick. So let's say she says, okay, I'm going to start 2 stitches from this front post only. So she'll be over here, and then she's traveling this way. But I need to translate that to over here, and I'm traveling clockwise. Most of the time, it doesn't really matter, but when I'm watching the tutorial, yeah, it's a little confusing. But that's the story of our life, right? We have to overcome and adapt in this right-handed world. We can't just sit around whining until somebody comes along and helps us with our left-handed brains. No, I think she says 6. So we went to a Renaissance fair today and saw some really cool things that people had made. There was a lady who was working with leather. And so she wasn't creating right there, but she had created some pieces, and she would, I guess, steam or wet the leather and shape it. So my daughter had gotten a thing that looked like a bug, a little ladybug, and a beetle. So that was really cool, the way she bent and shaped and then carved the leather to make it look like a beetle, and then add the little legs. It was really nice. Sorry, I'm not staring at the screen, so I'll crochet a bit and then I'll look at the comments and answer if there's any questions. Feel free to give me some likes. Not sure exactly what it does, but something about the algorithm. So this is the first time I'm making the popcorn stitch, specifically in this project. So I'm excited to learn a new stitch. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty easy. Almost like everything starts with a chain, right? A yarn over here, a yarn over there. So usually what I do is I have my live and then I upload it to YT. So then I have a raw, unedited content, and you can replay on YT. And I have the link in my bio. I also have a shop. Oops, that's not right. I have many items that I've crocheted, that I've sewn, and that I've created using my embroidery machine. So if you're interested in seeing the different types of things that I make, you can visit my shop. What the heck did I just do? I think that's okay. Yeah. And here is my shop address. There's also a link in bio there. If you ever have any questions that I don't answer on the live, you can always email me. I've been going in like this. I think it opens it up more, but I don't remember specifically which way she said to go, so I think it kind of pulls it that direction, if that makes sense. Hey, Stasia. Yay, lefties. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. My daughter is Alicia, and it's spelled like Alicia, so maybe your name is Stacia. Oh, we're back to the popcorn stitch already. Well, that's fast. Whoops. So if I stream on Twitch, I can edit within that platform and upload the different segments. So then I can do like a tutorial if I wanted to show a stitch. But with this, I just download it directly, the full video. No cuts, no nothing. You are in good company, Stacia. Because we have a few lefties here. I usually do have a few lefties. I always forget which one is which or who is who. Even with my regulars, I'm the worst, and I have to apologize for that. Okay, so this is Sophie's Universe. You can see it coming right along. Get some water here. And then each round, I just refer to YT to see what are the steps, what is the round comprised of. It isn't difficult, but it is a lot of steps. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just going right along, but I have to pick up this one. And then I'm going to go from the opposite side, pull that through, and then I'll just adjust it once I get the stitch completed. Okay. There we go. Oh, Stacia. Stacia. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that. My name is Mary, so it's kind of difficult for people to mispronounce that. So when my daughter was born, the person that gives birth is usually the person that fills out the information for ordering the Social Security card. I think it's the same card they use for the birth certificate. So they have a volunteer at the hospital that comes around, and because women can be in various states of medication or not medication, the volunteer will ask questions to make sure that you are clear on what you've written. So she was asking me, okay, what is your baby's name? Now the form is already filled out. The form is filled out by the parent. Excuse me. What is your baby's name? And then she'll ask, okay, I see the spelling that you have here is, and then she'll spell the name out. So then I was asking her, I said, oh, well, you verify how the people spell the name? She said, well, yes, because, if they're on medication or maybe they're not sure or they don't realize if they're from another country, because I live in an area that has very diverse community. I'm in San Diego County, so it's a very diverse community. She said, so if they're from another country, then when I'm speaking with them and they say the name, and then I can help them validate how it's spelled, or, or if they're on medication or something. I said, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. She says, but there was a lady that was saying that her child's name was Cher. I thought, oh, that's pretty, Cher, like the singer. She said, but the way she was spelling it was Chair. She said, so I tried to explain to her that sometimes people might misunderstand and think that her child is named after a chair, like a piece of furniture. And she's explaining to her. And the lady said, no, that's how I want to spell her name. That's how it's going to be, Cher. And so the volunteer had to say, okay, I just, I'm here to help you out. Just want to make sure, verify for you. So there was a baby in the hospital that was named Cher. And I don't know if you guys know, but you can look up on the Social Security Administration and see baby name popularity over the years. So you can check your child's name during the year that they were born to see how popular it was. Some people check that before they name their child to get a name that is less common. One, two, three, four. I was wondering.
I forgot I have to do that.
You don't have a TV turning off service?
Well, where's to my computer for when I just turn off?
Oh, yeah, got it. All right, so. Okay. Okay, so let's. Gosh, I feel like I've been doing this round forever, that it should be done, but, well, I'm more than halfway, so that's good. But you can see it is pretty cool how the. Oh, what happened here? My yarn ran out. Seriously, this. I pulled it to. Oh my goodness, what in the holy mackerel? I pulled it so that it wouldn't unravel, and you guys see I'm pulling out of this skein of yarn. How is this ended? Oh my god. This welcome to my life. This is how my crochet life goes. Now where is the end? Oh, here is something. I do not know if, so maybe that's how it gets so messed up, because they just stuff it in there, chop it off, end the skein in the middle of nowhere. Oh my god, people. So then I don't know, is it actually tangled or is it knotted? Because the end was just randomly laying around. Oh, there, it's just tangled. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I was trying to show you the progress, which I will do in a moment after I tie the yarn to itself in the middle of the skein where it disconnected. Okay. Telling you people. I'm telling you people. Okay. So I think that's that. Okay, so let me show you the progress now. So we have, and I have a small field of vision here. So we have the popcorn stitch, and then we have the double crochet or the half doubles, and then we have the V stitch here that's extending now because it started a few rows ago. And then it's going up to connect here. And then this is just the repeat sequence around, and then I have about a third left. Exactly, little Bitsy. Yes, Rubber Soul Summer. I do have a yarn ball winder. Pound of Love is so big that I wait until I get kind of to the end. When the skein is getting kind of flat, and then I will make a cake out of it. Another thing I've added to my Amazon list to research is a spindle. So the spindle, you can pop the whole skein brand new onto the spindle and just wind it or use it from the outside. So usually what I do when I hear about a new product, I will add it to my Amazon list. Then I can research which brand, which style, which material, because this one has, there are some wood and some plastic options. Are you wearing ponytails, Jessie? Huh? Oh, I thought you had ponytails. Oops. So I did add that to my Amazon list to research. I don't know if you guys use Amazon lists, but it's helpful. Like when I hear about new products, but I'm not sure about getting it for myself, then I can research and see, like, you know, different price points and whatnot. Okay, let's crochet this in and see what happens, because it looks like it's tangled, but let's use some of this up before I get exasperated. Oh, and I'm gonna have to run out and lock up my chickens real quick too. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm doing the 5 double crochets in here. So let me start again on that. This is going to be the popcorn stitch. Okay. So then back over here, grab that, pull it tight, lock it down, and then on to the next stitch. So how easy is that? Popcorn stitch. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, little bitsy, good to know. Rubber Soul Summer, yeah. Almost lose my mind trying to untangle the yarn. So sometimes I feel like if I'm not in the middle of a project and I find a knotted up bit of yarn, then I kind of like it like mental health challenge while I'm watching TV, where I don't really have to pay attention to the yarn while I watch the program, and then I can kind of just, you know, like this with the yarn and loosen it and pull it and loosen it and pull it, and then sometimes have my yarn winder next to it so then I can wind it, loosen it, wind it, loosen it. But in the middle of the project, yeah, it's maddening. So what I like to do is finish my lives and then upload to YT. So I just uploaded a couple short ones today. I hadn't been doing that for about a week. I don't even know what I was doing. I was busy. I was trying to get back into my exercise program, mentally wrapping my head around going back to work, and just catching up on some things around the house. But then this morning, I just got some of my old lives from here, old meaning like sometime in October, and uploaded those. Oh, wait a minute. I went the wrong direction. I like to go from the outside so it kind of pulls it open a little more. So I uploaded those, and then I still have a few that I can download and add. I was going to try to add a little flair, do some editing, but I think for reality, I need to just upload them raw, no editing. So then it's basically a replay of the live. Okay, here we've got a bit of a tangle. Oh, I need to remind my son. He needs to do his chores. See, look at this. This is a knot. I think I'm going to have to cut and reconnect. Oh, sorry, I'm out of frame. See that? That is not coming out. It is definitely tangled amongst itself. So let's go as far as we can. And then I will disconnect it. You know, it might be a good idea to do it near this popcorn stitch because then I can kind of hide the reconnect. So let me see where I get when I'm done here. Whoa. As I continue on, because that's what I do. Honestly, in my brain, I'm thinking, oh, maybe I can make it all the way to the other side. Come on, reality check, lady. That's not gonna happen, because here you are at your knot. Why, oh why? Why, oh why, pound of love? This is not love. Okay, let me stop playing games and just cut it. So ridiculous. I should write them a nasty letter. I'm going to tell them, you know what? What do you call this pound of love? I think I heard somebody say that they're discontinuing it. It's like, yeah, no kidding. And I think this might be a product that they can offer at a lower price point so that, you know, there's inclusivity, everybody, even people who don't have a lot to spend on yarn. But come on, don't do them a disservice like that. I buy all different prices of yarn. I buy really cheap stuff. I buy a little bit higher end. I'm not buying specialty fiber yarns yet, but you're not being fair if you're offering a lower price point. And to me, I say inferior in the sense of creating that frustration for the user. You know, that's not fair. That's not fair. I mean, many of us can just opt out and not buy that yarn. But if that's a yarn that's in your budget, it's not fair. I'm going to tell them that, you know? Be like, you know what? You guys are being jerks. Okay, it says to skip, but I'm not going to skip. Just not going to skip right there. Let me see how it looks. Okay, let's see. That looks okay. Exactly, Rubber Soul. Yeah, it's the worst. It is the worst. And how, yeah, pound of frustration. How is it that every single time I mention Pound of Love in my live, or if I'm watching somebody else in their live and somebody mentions Pound of Love, there's at least one person, even if there's one viewer, there's one person that is like, I can't stand that yarn. And if they have it, they're only using it up. They're not planning on going out and buying more, you know? I'm going to tell them that. And you know what? I think I have some that I got in like a mystery bundle. It's like, yeah, no doubt this is a mystery bundle because nobody's going to outright buy it. You're giving it away in a mystery bundle. But yeah, a beginner is going to go over there and buy the yarn and they're not going to know. And it's hard enough being a beginner. Then you come up against all these knots and everything. That's ridiculous. Or a beginner that's trying to be reasonable. You know, you don't want to go spend a ton of money on yarn if you don't even know if this is something you're going to like. All right, Red Heart. It is Red Heart, isn't it? It's like Black Heart, if you ask me. No, Lion Brand. Did somebody say that Lion and Red Heart now merged? I don't know why I was thinking I heard that somewhere. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to take a break, go gather my dog, put away my chickens. I think one more. And then go in this way. I think I'm almost done with this round. So that'll be a good spot to take a break. I try to lock, I'm on the West Coast and I try to lock up my chickens before the sun goes down. They have an automatic door on their hen house, but I need to close the coop so that little critters aren't getting in there after their food. Then we're creating a whole nother problem. Do not need that. Yeah, I'm almost done. Oh, Lordy, come on. Come on, Pound of Frustration. Watch, it's going to have another tangle. I'm going to have to untie it again. I mean, cut it again. All right. Okay, I think I'm going to have to actually just 1, 2, 3, 4, take a break now because My pup is out there misbehaving. Misbehaving. My goodness. A little stinker. I'm going to call her Pound of Love. Okay, so I got that little popcorn stitch done. So, all right. So there is the progress. Let me show you real quick. And then I'm going to take a break, go take care of some business, and come on back. Yeah, it should come with a black box warning. Take your sedatives before working with this yarn. Or purchase at your own risk, right? All right. So I'll be back on. Yes, it is a blanket. So this has 100 rounds to it, 100, 105. So you can actually make it whatever size you want. You can stop or continue at any point. Each round has a different stitch, or a different configuration, has a different color. It's all user preference. It's called Sophie's Universe. Thank you, Debbie. And so I think each segment also has a name. I think the very beginning smaller part is Sophie's Garden. I'm not that up on the exact info, but each round can be a different color, and then it gets bigger and bigger, and then at some point there is an option to add corners to square it off. So, and it's called Sophie's Universe. Sophie's Universe. And this is my first time attempting it, so thank you. Hopefully I'll see you back here after my little break, and thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Have a great night.